Welcome to All for Adventure. This year marks a huge milestone for Jase and the team. Join them for the adventure.
You on channel, Simon?
Gotcha, mate.
Mate, you know you're in the Kimberley, mate, when you're crossing the Ord River, especially the Ivanhoe crossing.
The first time we've crossed it too.
Yeah, it's been shut for a long time, and every time we've been here, it's been shut.
And it's been a while since we've been here anyway, so...
It's looking good, looking good.
It's pretty cool, mate. It's pretty cool.
This looks pretty nice, actually.
Who's that weird dude behind you?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. He's a bit scary looking. Yeah, I'm kind of shaky. He's got a tail.
All right, when we get out on the highway, mate, we'll hit the gas.
They could try.
So you'd never guess where we are. We're in the Kimberley. It's been 10 years of All for Adventure. That's a decade of dirt. And it all started right here on season 1.
And as you can tell, he's excited. I'm excited because this is one of our most favourite places to come in Australia.
So come with us as we travel across this great land of ours. So welcome to the Kimberley.
From home base, Jase and the team have tracked out all over remote Australia, pushing all their gear to the absolute limits and beyond.
Yeah!
By land, sea and air, the great southern land is out there to explore. Searching for fish has been a big part of it.
The size of that thing!
We've got to beat Simon somehow.
Very good.
Fishing doesn't always go well.
I got up early this morning. Yeah, nailed one of these, and I was just getting the lure off then, and the lure caught me.
That could be so much worse, though. Why is that? It could be me.
Nice guy.
The bush surgery is open.
Just no doubt this is going to hurt you more than me.
That weird guy following turns out to be handy around camp.
I'm out.
All right.
Mate, he's a braver man than you, all right?
So it's old bull meets young bull. Yeah. And there's more critters in the mix.
Oh, you got to watch him.
Yeah, he'll get you.
He'll get ya. You just stand there. He'll nail you.
We search out history and those hidden stories behind it.
I found it. I found it. Oh, yes, yes.
I'll be bugging.
Yes, yes. Gordon, mate, Gordon.
We're in history.
So this is where your grandfather would have stood back in 1929.
Hold on. Good job.
I got a bit teary there.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I mean, now it's better than back then. You know, my grandfather was shoved along with a rifle, basically. It's a big difference between where they came from and where I am now. It's more of a civilized world than before. So it'll be a good day tomorrow. Be another good day.
This season is full of historical firsts.
So it was in 1803 that Flinders first penned it into his diary, the Australian. Now, it was the Yongle men that were the first ever people to be called Australians.
But if you are pushing the outer limits of travel, things can and do go wrong.
Ah, you're kidding me.
He's been stung by the dangerous stingray that we don't even eat, we don't even touch. We just don't go near it, and he got hit by it.
He's not good. I don't think I've ever seen him this crook. He's all bad.
They got venom in their barbs, eh? This is gonna hurt him.
So when I saw him get stung by it, I thought he was going to finish up there because I thought he was going to die.
All for Adventure, a decade of dirt, and it's just getting started.
You there, mate?
Yeah, mate, got ya?
Every time I can see through my dust a bit at the back, I've still got this creepy dude tailing me.
It's not the same guy at, back there at Ivanhoe, is it?
Yeah, I think we got a stalker, buddy.
So he's behind you now.
Being tailed. Tailed by a mystery man.
size of that thing, mate?
Mate, that's the biggest boab I've ever seen.
That is humongous. You know, this is the famous prison boab, eh?
There's some history involved in that sucker.
1,500 years old, they reckon.
That's mad.
How cool is that?
Madness.
Imagine the stories this thing could tell.
Unbelievable. Look it in.
You know why they call it prison boab, don't you?
They lock dudes in there, buddy. Going in. Wow. There's that creepy guy I've been telling you about.
Oh, that guy?
That guy.
Hey, boys.
Jesse, mate, I was building the suspense. How you going, mate?
There he is.
Here he is.
Hey, mate.
How, mate?
Good to see you.
Nice to go.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy, you're in a tree.
Yeah, stuck in a tree.
How's this?
Coming out.
They obviously found it all right in your new truck.
Yeah, mate. Went like a treat.
Oh, sweet. There you go.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's actually been 10 years since it all started for All for Adventure. This is our 10th year, our 10th series of All for Adventure. And did you know the first ever episode of All for Adventure was the Kimberley? So we're back here in the Kimberley, and
There's nowhere else like it in the world, mate, because it's ancient. There's something
It is.
ancient about it. And look at this tree, 1,500 years old.
That's exactly it.
You can't imagine 1,500 years.
Oh, you can't. How long ago was that? That would have been before your first birthday.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited. Already seeing some of the creeks coming in and the rivers. They look spectacular.
Oh, it's
In
pretty
fact,
cool.
The whole place looks unreal. I've never seen anything like this area.
Well, you know why we brought him along, don't you?
Get us out of the bogs, mate.
Exactly it, mate. Brought the
Mate,
young fella in to get us out of the box.
Very young
If you
bloke.
get me into these remote places, I'll dig you out of the bogs any day. No worries.
There you go.
We'll hold him to that.
We'll hold you to
Hell
that,
yeah,
mate.
we will. Let's do it. Let's not stand around here and talk about it. Mate, you can live up here. There's a big flat area. It's huge.
Gnarly old tree.
Us climbing on it's like, to this tree, it's like, boom.
You remember that day Simon and Jase and Jesse climbed me?
Nah, I'm too old.
Well, this is the start, and this is the track that'll take us around the back of the Cockburn Ranges.
You know you're in the Kimberley, mate, when you see those iconic ranges.
Looks pretty good. What's the name of this track, Jase?
It's called the Grungy Track. It's not a long track, but apparently it's unmaintained and goes around the back and follows the Pentecost River. There she is, boys, the Grungy Track. Apparently it's an old stock route by the looks of that sign.
Use at your own risk, dude.
That's what it says in big red writing.
Hey, let's tow a 7.2 metre boat ride.
Gotta get it to the top of the Kimberley somehow.
This is going to be great. 4 years since we've been in the Kimberley.
Oh, hopefully it's not too gnarly, this track.
Bit rocky down there, mate.
Yeah, there's a few little rocks in this gully here. It's not too bad.
I did say, at your own risk. Unmaintained, very unmaintained.
Mate, this MUX loves it, eh?
What's your trailer brakes on, mate? That see the little button down there?
Yeah, the red arc is it's on 4.
We've got to change it to settings to what we call manual mode. You get more control over the braking then for your trailer.
Oh, that's handy. Good stuff.
Watch out in there, Jess. There could be crocs in there, mate.
Not after they pulled that boat through it, I don't think.
Does it get any better than this? We've got the false Cockburn Range in the foreground. Got my coffee. We're in the Kimberley. Oh, baby. All time.
Oh, you gotta love this. Gotta love it.
It's amazing to think how much water comes through this area.
Well, they call it the wet season, the dry season.
Looks a little boggy there in front of me, mate.
Yes, that it does.
I think you'd be right, though. It looks like summer's gone through it and it's been real wet.
Oh, I'll give it a crack. I'm the heaviest, so if I don't bust through, we're good.
Don't worry, Jase. If you get stuck, Simon said he'll pull you out.
That's your department, mate. Remember?
Probably won't be a problem, but I do have a lot of weight on board. Let's go to the left. Oh, no, she's dry.
Solid as a rock.
Still got to get across this one yet.
You Bob.
Yeah, I'm bogged.
No!
Does this mean I have to get out and shovel?
Away you go. Your max traction, your shovel, and have fun. I'm gonna wait in the air conditioning.
Simon, it's my drawbar, mate.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Do you want me to pull you backwards, or do you want me to try and come across somewhere and pull you forward?
It's the drawbar. You'll have to maybe see if you can come around the other way and pull me out forwards.
You think about having a third vehicle this time, young Jess? We can both get bogged. Oh, Maxie will just eat this.
Jesse, you want to roll through there too, mate? Just go slightly offset to his tracks.
Woohoo! Piece of cake.
There we go. It's a bit snarled up.
Alrighty.
Not spinning, am I?
Looking good.
All right, I'm out.
Your boat's buried. Oh my God.
Way you go.
That's it, it's coming out.
Yeah, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the track sort of heads off through this sort of washed out riverbed.
It's gonna be gnarly. So
I think the track used to be through here, but it's all washed out. I'm just going to try and get up this little sort of washed out riverbank, mate, because I can see the track in the distance. Hopefully I should be able to just articulate through there using those dual axle tyres on the trailer, and that'll sort of straddle a bit of this.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
We're up. We're up, baby.
Steady turn.
Coming through.
Nice and steady. Look after my camper.
Yeah, sweet, we made it. Didn't flip the camper trailer.
Don't talk like that.
Be extra careful with Simon's bed. You know the penalty.
It'll be a shallow grave in the Kimberley, that's what it'll be. And the second half of this track's way worse than the first half.
Yeah, it seems to be like that, doesn't it? This looks interesting, Simon.
It's a bit tight in here. What's going on?
Yeah, it's tight. I'm going to get stuck here for sure. I can see it.
Don't do it. Going for it. Hit the hammer. Oh! There's some wheel spinning going on. Gnarly, dude. It's like you're stuck now.
I think I'll run the winch out, mate.
Why do we do these tracks? Right off the bat. Which one, buddy?
Working. I'm out.
I had my doubts of that little tree.
Everything look all right under there?
You got a couple of bent mud guards, but overall, not too bad.
D-Max ate that for breakfast.
Too easy.
The last half of the track is just creek crossing after creek crossing.
Too easy, mate. Nice and steady. She come up there all right, eh?
Yeah, mate, too easy. Sweet.
Roll that boat.
Come on. Don't roll over. Yeah, mate, I think this is the last creek crossing we got to get through.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yes, it's getting a bit that way, isn't it?
Welcome back to the Kimberley. Bloody good fun, though.
Rock boulders. Oh, I'm going to drag the trailer.
We had a bit of carnage on the last crossing. A slight adjustment, and we are as good as new.
Better put these batteries on the charge, otherwise I won't have anything. Finally made it to the Pentecost. I tell you what, that was a hard-earned track.
We haven't done it before, and I bet we don't do it again.
Gotta wash a bit of the dust off, eh?
That's it.
A bit bright. Pentecost River Crossing on the Gibb River Road. One of the most iconic river crossings in Australia. There we go.
Hey, boys. We can't come to the Kimberleys without going to El Cuestro Station, see some of the tourist sites. What do you reckon?
We're all over the tourist stuff, mate. Hell yeah.
What are you on about? You reckon, Simon? You reckon we want to drag him around the waterholes?
We like a good scenic waterhole.
There's some beautiful places.
Geez, boys, it didn't take much to twist your arm.
We should probably ditch the big boat before we spear in there, eh? Be a bit tight in there.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll drop her off at the station then.
Looks like a bit of a gnarly crossing, this one.
Are you glad you took the boat off?
Yeah.
Another long, rocky crossing. That is a big body of water, that, isn't it?
This crossing is seriously gnarly. You get seasick in a minute. Driving across boulders. Hang about. We need stuff coming in here.
There we go.
What's this?
Have you got sufficient water? You got any water with you?
How much water does it require?
A litre.
A litre.
A litre? How far is the track?
600 metres return.
There's a creek just there.
First aid kit.
No, we don't have that either.
No first aid kit.
Adequate footwear.
Boots. What does it say? Boots recommended.
Oh, we've got both.
These will do?
These are pretty solid.
Oh, dangerous animals. Freshwater crocodiles, snakes, spiders and cattle. You're good with the crocodiles and snakes.
We got that covered.
What about
Seriously, mate, we're going to die in here. They weren't joking on the snakes. 10 steps later.
It could be a little whip snake, this one. Or a little brown.
His mouth, mate, wouldn't even get anywhere near to penetrate anything.
Nah, he's all right.
No, he's got a little cute head. His head's cute.
Yeah, I think it's a little black whip snake, this one.
His head's too cute.
Little whip snake, black whip snakes have got a bit of venom. They might, if they bite you, might swell up like a bee sting or something like that. You probably
see him getting a little bit anxious there.
Oh, he's a bit anxious, all right?
Yeah.
You would too, mate, if you'd just been picked up a giant.
Yeah, that's true. When you're that small. Yeah, a snake like this, mate, he could bring down a full-size moth.
Oh, well, chuck him, mate. Let's go.
Look at that, mate. How specky is that?
Is it a hot spring?
Yeah.
Actual hot?
Hot.
Oh, it is too.
Hot all year round, apparently.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool as. Mate, this place is sensational. I've been wanting to come here for a long time. It was the thing about this cabbage tree palms and this hot water, this hot spring that just comes out of the fault line up here behind us on this ridge line. And it's pretty cool. Very cool place to come here in the Kimberley. I think it might be time for a bit of a swim. Going in.
Pretty nice. And mate, did you also know a bit of trivia for you?
Well, here we go. Trivia.
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 Scientists recently, in this very spring, have found this little white crustacean unique to this spot in the whole world.
Just here.
Right here.
Nowhere else.
Right out, nowhere else. So no sunscreen, no friggin' using soap in here.
Enough with the fun facts. Now, who doesn't like a good lookout? Hey, you're definitely going to want some low range ahead of us here, Simon, with your trailer on.
I see that.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit scratchy.
Better dial up the trailer brakes in case I don't make it. Go, go, go! Momentum's my friend.
All right, I'm going.
This is what we want, boys. A nice big hill to climb.
You know, I'm not liking it.
I am. Oh, look at that view.
I'm really not liking it. That slid round the corner, like wheel span around the corner.
You get up that bit, Simon?
I come around that corner, I had to go really wide, and then I let all four wheels spin, and it like spun around the corner, pulled back in the line.
It's heavy. Go, go, go.
I'm up.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I only just made it.
How you going, Jesse?
Mate, I'm having a ball. Mate, I'm up.
He's up. You're all over
Too
it.
easy.
Well, there's the view. Look at that.
Holy dooly.
Boom.
Woo! Wow. That's quite the view, isn't it?
Certainly is.
You can see why they perched the property here. Eh? Look at that. That big escarpment country running through here.
Like the land that time forgot, mate.
There's Coburn Range over there, or Cockburn Range.
Yep. On the other side of that's the ocean, which is probably where we need to go fishing.
Yeah.
Enough of your scenic stuff. Let's go fishing, dude.
Oh, let's roll.
Alrighty.
We came, we saw.
Let's go.
Let's start heading north. Mate, let me tell you, there's nothing better than spending a good night's sleep in a good old-fashioned Aussie swag. They're lightweight, they hardly take up any space, and look, it's easy to set up at the end of a big, tough day. So for those people that want a really good swag, I've taken that guesswork out of it, and that's where the Camp Boss swag has come from. Camp Boss is constructed from all those years I've spent on the road with All for Adventure. The Durack looks like it's got a little bit of water in it, Simon.
Was there water in this last time we come through here?
It was pretty dry. Pretty sure it was pretty dry. So yeah, there's a fair bit more water than normal. We've probably got another 100 k's, I think, which is a turn off. I'm hanging out to see the ocean.
We had an easy run up to the Drysdale River homestead. And like we said, it's our last fuel stop. And it's where we will fill the boat's tanks up. Hey, Jess.
Yo.
Man, when you get the diesel, make sure you get water as well, eh?
Yeah,
because we don't know when we're going to come next.
No worries.
So we're here at the Drysdale River Station because we're heading north to Kalumburu. Now, the thing about it is we don't know when our next fuel stop's going to be. Kalumburu fuel can be a little bit iffy, as in when it comes in, whether they've got enough, things like that. So Drysdale River Station, you can guarantee it's a fuel stop, so we get as much fuel on board as we can and water before we head north.
You must be bloody really ready for long service. You were here last time we were here.
I saw that.
With the tanks topped off, we continue north. As soon as you go past that Mitchell Plateau turn off, mate, where all the tourists go, the track changes, doesn't it?
It certainly doesn't get maintained this end, buddy.
Definitely a lot more water around.
This might be a little bit more slow going, hey?
There's a large section of road up here ahead of us. It's, mate, it's gone, like literally.
Can you imagine spearing into that at 100 kilometres an hour?
Yeah, that would be all bad.
It's the main road to, you know, one of the biggest indigenous communities here in the Kimberley. It's amazing that even in this day and time that it just shows how remote this place is. The Kimberley is still a remote place. So there's still that sort of adventure to be had in this country of ours, and it's awesome. Kimberley never disappoints.
A lot of planning goes into these trips to go to the Kimberley. It's a long way to come. We've got a lot of gear with us. We've got the new big boat with us. And for me, that's a highlight, being able to come to the Kimberley with a boat that size and to actually launch it where we're going to launch it. I'll tell you what, the anticipation and the excitement at this point, travelling down this road, mate, all I can say for me, it's all time.
We've got a bit of a bog hole here in front of us, lads.
I'd have a look, but there's a bloody great boat in my way. I can't see it.
I'm just going to get charged through the centre because that's probably the hardest point.
You want me to come around and go through first, and that way if you get stuck, I can pull you through.
Yeah, definitely, there is a bottom to it. Are you on me thongs? Go back. I think you'll be fine. It's probably greasy up there, but I just stay to the left, I reckon.
Going in.
Go.
Boggy enough. You got a bit bigger wheels than me. I think you'll be all right.
All right, Jesse, your turn, mate. Give it a crack.
That was a bit of fun.
Yeah, you definitely look like you weren't getting bogged, that's for sure. Talk about give her the berries.
I just like playing in the mud.
Come on, mate, hit it.
All right, I'm going.
Right there.
Beast.
Oh, it's grabbing traction. Gee, this thing's a machine now since you've had it remap.
Did you know? I didn't put it in four-wheel drive.
Really? Oh, the front wheels are doing the thing. It was like, rah!
No, it's not in four-wheel drive. I didn't lock the centre diff or go in low range.
Really?
Still in all-wheel drive, though.
What a beast. What a beast.
Yeah, there's a big wet section here in front of us, mate.
Is it any worse than the one before?
Yeah, it looks a little messy, but there's sort of dry patches up and down a bit, so I'm going to run through anyway.
It looks like it's got a pretty hard bottom on as long as you stay in the middle of the track, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Hard underfoot.
We've got a fallen tree down here, mate.
There's an obstacle.
No, it's not an obstacle. There's a track around it, but...
I see they've obviously had a lot of strong winds up here from that cyclone.
Yeah, look off to the right. There's trees down everywhere. This track really is second-hand. Like, it hasn't been maintained for the last couple of years, at least. And this is the easy part. Wow.
Yeah, we definitely... we're not going to make Kalumburu tonight.
Nah. Reckon we get to the castle and maybe camp there and tackle it in the morning.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our plan.
Just before setting camp, Jesse spots a little mate on the road.
Oh, snake. So we have a little whip snake here. In fact, this is black whip snake. He is part of the elapid family, so he's got fixed front fangs and venomous. And out of all the whip snakes that there is, this guy's probably got the most toxic venom. So I probably wouldn't want to take a bite from him, even though he might not kill me. If I had some sort of allergic reaction to his venom, might ruin your day a little bit. But this guy, he's pretty chilled. All he wants to do is get away. And that's what we'll let him do. There you go, buddy.
After a big day yesterday, we have this last push into Kalumburu ahead of us.
Actually get to the coast today, mate.
We weren't far off it, mate. There she is.
There's boat.
It's flowing hard too. It's pretty deep.
Get out to investigate.
Well, that's it. That's the Carson River. This was going to be one of our big obstacles. I don't know whether the water's going to be the obstacle or the embankment on the other side to get out of the river. We'll soon find out. Yeah, a bit of current, but it's not deep, eh?
No.
No, we're good.
What do you reckon, Jase?
Well, when you hit it, because of the flow, what you want to do is you compensate for it.
Come up a bit.
Yeah, you shoot up high. Don't go too high, but you shoot up high
Yep.
and then come down and exit. Because the camper trailer and the side of your car will pick up this current
Yep.
and push you sideways.
Makes me happy when I see those signs.
Yeah, but see that sign there? I'd be more inclined to acknowledge that sign because that's a local sign.
Hey.
Because I reckon a croc's been bothering them coming down here when they swim. All right, I'm going. Yeah, no worries there.
All good, bud?
Easy as.
See, it's dropped a fair bit in the last week or so, eh?
That wasn't too bad, actually.
The exit on the other side might be a different story.
It's looking a bit washed out, mate.
They look a bit nasty, doesn't it?
Just a bit.
Oh, I thought this might be the problem, you know. I think if you can just plough, yeah, you go first, because if you got to plough that down. But what about up in here? What are we going to see up in here?
Yeah, I don't know about this section. Look at that.
So it looks like, that looks like
That's an old track.
Yeah, that's an old track there by the looks of that too. There's no way around this. Yeah, this is big hole here. Look at the size of it. It's definitely a big hole.
You're not going up there, dude.
There's no way you're getting past here. And then that, a bit sketchy.
If you had your truck with no trailer on the back,
Yeah, I'd run that.
you'd run that. The trailer, you end up in there. Well, we need to find an alternate path, mate.
Down here, maybe, eh? What's it like up on that side there, Simon?
I reckon it's doable.
This does look a bit better, doesn't it?
It's heaps better.
Pretty hard.
Might get a bit of grip on this stuff here.
Yeah, no, clean run through there. Knock that tree over for me.
Yep.
I'll come round. Trees are good.
Yep.
And then shoot out through there. All right, let's have a crack, eh?
Give it a whirl. Give
You
it a
go
go.
first.
Copy that. There goes nothing. Oh, that's mega
What
soft.
happened there?
Super soft. I've got to let some air out of my tyres. Take two. So far, so good. That wasn't too bad, eh?
Head off up there and pick your track. It's a little soggy there, eh?
Yeah.
All right, way you go, mate. He's up.
He's up.
Tree down.
Nail that tree. Around here somewhere, I reckon.
Too easy, mate.
Yeah, I'm up. It's all good. You are going to struggle with that. Oh, the 200's got some grunt. You might be all right.
Here we go.
What a machine.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. That thing's an animal.
Hey, mate, that remap, this thing is just out of control.
Your turn, mate. No pressure. Don't get bogged.
I'll try not.
All right, mate, you're good to go. Just see how you go.
Don't break my camper trailer. Kill you.
I think Simon's little camper had the wheel off the ground then.
Yeah, I got to keep him nervous a little bit.
Yeah, I did have a little cringe.
I think that's our major obstacle. We should be able to roll into town now, another 20 Ks.
We're in.
We're in town.
Must be getting close now, mate.
Yeah, can't be far off it. Yeah, probably about 5 Ks or so. This is it. What a mission that was.
I think that's a bit of an understatement. That was a trek and a half.
We roll into town, the first people in for the season. The school principal jumps on us to chat to the local kids, and we'd be happy to.
I'm just here with Cam. Say hello, Cam.
G'day, guys.
You can't see Cam, he's just over here. He's taking us around to the school. We're going to go and say g'day to some local kids at the local school.
Following that road.
Down here somewhere?
Right,
This one? There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Not every day you get to drive in a basketball court in the middle of Kalumburu. So hi kids, my name's Simon. How are everyone today? All good? Yep.
Hey kids, how you going? So my name's Jase, and we've got Jesse here. Say g'day, Jesse.
G'day, guys. How are we?
You kids look like you have fun here. This is an awesome school you've got here. Who likes going to school? Yeah. So who remembers when we were here 5 years ago? Yes, Ruby remembers because Ruby was on TV. So we're here today. We're going to do some filming, and we're going to show the rest of the world this beautiful place that you guys have. So, have you been learning lots at school?
Because when I was at school, when I had to pick up the rubbish, it was because I was in trouble. So who gets to pick up the rubbish? No one, because no one's in trouble. That's awesome. The kids sing a local welcome song in their Quini language for us.
Nice work, nice work.
Here we go, we've got a little question here. So she asked if we remember when we came here last time. Well, I remember, and then she says she remember whether we got bogged. Do you know how many times we've been bogged in the 10 years that we've been on All for Adventure? Have a guess. 100, yeah, that'd probably be about right, don't you reckon? About 100 times?
Way more than that.
Thank you very much for having us, guys, and letting us drive around and have a look at this beautiful country of yours. And I hope you guys enjoy going to school. Yeah? School's good? A big thank you to all the staff and students at Kalumburu School. This looks like our turn off here, guys.
Turning left to honeymoon.
That's it, honeymoon.
Is there a good little place to set up camp down in Honeymoon Bay?
That's why it's called honeymoon, mate. You come here with your bride and it's all very tranquil and you have your little honeymoon all time.
Yeah, pretty much what he said.
You have a honeymoon when you got married, Jase?
Sure did.
Where'd you go?
Oh, no, hang on. No, I didn't.
Mate, I can see the ocean. There's the ocean.
We're nearly there. We make camp an awesome little spot. Set up all the gear, and then, of course, we are getting hungry. Wow, look, actually, Simon is always hungry. We've got the whole campsite set up, and it's time for a bit of a feed. Now, what am I going to cook up? Well, I'm going to cook up a hearty meal, something you can sort of get your teeth into, and it's called, we're going to call it a red wine stew. So lamb red wine stew. I'm going to use little lamb cutlet. So we'll call it Cutlet red wine stew. How's that sound? So let's get it happening. So I'll grab the camp oven out here. So I'll grab my special All for Adventure camp oven because I love this one. And we're going to chuck it on the heat here. So a little bit of oil. Onions go in with some garlic, salt, bit of pepper. What do we got in the fridge? I got some lamb cutlets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much do you put in? Well, it depends on how many dudes you're feeding and how hungry they are. Alrighty, so while that's simmering away, I'll get some carrots going here. Potatoes, I'm not going to bother peeling them, but what I will do is I'll cut them up, not in big chunks. So I'll just grab a few herbs here. This is a bit of parsley, and I've got a bit of basil. Basil goes good with lamb. A couple of tins of tomatoes, we're going to chuck them in. Oh, you can see those colours coming through that stew now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a bit of volume. You don't want it to be too runny. You want it to stick to the pieces of you know, meat and veggies when you eat it. So we're gonna sort of use some of the beef stock to mix that up, and the rest of it we're going to put in here. So I'm going to stick pretty much that whole litre of beef stock in there. Let's stick some red wine in. Now, I know you think this is a spring water bottle. There's a story behind that. Simon was instructed to, his job was to get the red wine. And anyway, he brought back the red wine, but didn't have a screw cap, it had a cork in it. And of course, Simon likes a bit of a red wine in the evening. And yeah, once you pop the cork, it's hard to put it back in unless you got, I don't know, a cap or whatever. So he's put it in this bottle. And I was instructed by Simon as well not to use all the red wine. So just a bit more, otherwise he'll be up me. All right, so I'm gonna mix this up, making sure I don't get any lumps. This is what's gonna thicken it. And we're gonna take this whole shooting match over to the fire, and it's gonna simmer for at least a good hour to an hour and a half till. And you want it simmering because you want that meat to just melt in your mouth. All right, you wanna chuck a few coals on there, mate? Perfect. All right, so there we go. That's gonna sit there and it'll simmer away, and we're gonna sit back and we're gonna enjoy this awesome sunset and have a nice beer.
Gonna make us some food now.
Alrighty, we'll have a quick look at her. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, the meat is just falling off the bone.
We're in here ready, waiting for you to dish it up.
I reckon you boys are going to absolutely love this.
We're in for a treat. Nice work, buddy, nice work. Oh, it smells good too.
There you go, mate. There's yours. Have that a crack at that. I'm going to serve up some for myself. Oh, it is good. Well, there you go, guys. What do we call it? We call it a lamb cutlet red wine stew.
Ready to get it too, eh?
Yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but that Kalumburu road, that has one tough track.
Welcome to the Kimberley, boys.
Mate, in all the years I've been coming here, I've never seen it that bad. But when you say that bad, it is an adventure, and that's what adventure is all about. If it was easy to get there, everyone would be getting there. So we've set up camp here at Honeymoon Bay, and we're about to go and explore the Kimberley and beyond.
Next time, we meet two monsters of the deep.
Oh, you gotta watch him. You just stand there, he'll nail you.
But Jase nails himself.
That's heavy. That could be so much worse, though. Why is that? It could be me.
Nice guy.
Join the team for the adventure.
Introducing the new and improved home of Australian adventure, Unleashed TV. A growing library of content featuring the best of four-wheel driving, fishing, touring, rig builds, bush cooking, and whatever you call this.
Hope the airbags take up.
Stream entire seasons of the hit TV show All for Adventure, Unleashed, and more original series from Jase and the team. Plus, get fresh new content exclusive to Unleashed TV subscribers. You can stream it all for just $9.99 per month, now with no lock-in contract. That's why Unleashed TV is the home of Australian adventure.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Somewhere off the beaten track.
Special thanks to BCF, NDC camper trailers and off-road caravans. And thanks to all our sponsors who have joined us for this decade of dirt. Their support helps to take you on the adventure.